have some good news, bro. I'll tell you after.
Oh,
Might be able to get somebody. I'll tell you after the show. YouTube, Blow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode, guys, of We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective. Listen, man, it is a guy once again that's tired. These days seem to be dragging on longer and longer. Here's your boy Real. And joining me is the man that's hyped for some reason. I don't know why, man. I don't know why you're hyped for. But just ignore him today, y'all. Don't pay attention to him. It's my boy King. What up, man?
not much, brother. I don't know why you not hype. You like a half a game out of first place, bro.
Bruh, listen.
That's what I'm
Remember when I told you? Remember I told you about the losing streak we had, and then you told me the total our record in 30 games,
bro.
and you was like, I don't know how y'all hanging in there. We only had one 6-game win streak in the total of that 30 games.
Hold on, I'm gonna break it down for you. Y'all were
Yeah.
10 in the last 30 games.
Yeah,
Y'all were 10 and 20, and that included a 6-game win streak, which means you take away that 6-game win streak, you were 4 and what's that? 4 and 20. basically.
four
You've been 4 and 20.
24.
You've been 4 and 20 without the 6-game win streak. So
4 and 20.
and y'all still almost 20 games above 500, and
It was
like
a
I
half
said,
a game
with
out
the
of
win
first.
today over the Red Sox y'all did, and us beating the Houston Astros again. Y'all half game out. Y'all basically 1 game away in the win column from being in first place, man. That's y'all division wild right now, man.
That's what baseball do, I guess.
And one of y'all probably not gonna make it. That's crazy.
You said the Mariners.
Y'all, all 3 of y'all might make it though. Y'all might.
You said the Mariners.
Hey man, we'll see.
I wanted to be the Astros, but you know how they go.
Don't get
But
cocky.
yeah, man. But yeah, listen, guys. Y'all here for the Mav talk, man. We do apologize, man. We know we baseball fans too, but listen, if you guys are brand new to the channel, if you're into Mav content, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the Glow Yard family here. Join us and talk Dallas Mavericks with us, guys. Hey, we got 8 days left, guys, until training camp. So we almost there. That's about a week and some change, guys. We almost there.
Yeah.
Also, too, guys, if everybody can do us a huge favor, man, it doesn't cost you anything. Just hit that like button on your way in and on your way out. That'll do us a huge favor, guys. We definitely would appreciate it. All right, King, you ready to get into it, man?
I am.
So I got 2 articles here we're gonna touch on. One from the Smoking Cuban and one from Bleacher Report. So we're just gonna kind of clump this in with the latest news and rumors here, man. We got this here, ranking the most underrated NBA teams entering the 2023-24 season. I found this one what was it today? I think it was. I saw this one, came across me on the Twitter sphere. I think we'd talk about it because so still some people out there that's doubting the Mavericks.
Yep.
They feel like we still a playing team just because we missed 1 year in the playoffs, which is crazy to me, but
Shout
it
out
is
to
what
Andy.
it is.
Shout out to Andy Bailey.
Yeah, shout out to Andy Bailey. He wrote this article here for the Bleacher Report. Y'all know how we feel about Bleacher Report. I know Bleacher Report is like a running joke right now. It's all good, but give us something to conversate about, man. It's not real a lot to talk about right now. Like I said, we got 8 days till the real news starts revving up, man. When we got training camp, so we're just gonna talk about this here. We're gonna skip all these other teams here. We're just gonna talk about the Mavericks. So you got Utah at number 5 here. Of course, all this stuff starts getting in the way as I'm moving. Utah number 5. Let's see. They got them at 35.5 wins. Let's see. Brooklyn Nets at 37.5. They got them at number 4. I think they could probably be better than that in the East.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably their Vegas odds beside them, and they're saying they probably can get higher than that.
Oh, okay. Got you. Of course, this thing is not cooperating right now. Here we go. They got the Mavericks at number 1. I was trying to do all the rest of them, but okay. What I say the Brooklyn Nets were 4. Dang, just skip like 3 and 2. Where's 3 and 2? All right, let me scroll down slow. Here we go. Orlando. Okay. 36.5. All right. They at number 3. Who's number 2? What? Kings hometown team?
Stop playing. What up, Queen?
The Washington Wizards? Geez, at 24.5. Okay. That's how much Jordan Poole gonna average. Let's see, 24.5.
I got him over 25.
And then, of course, why is this thing jumping like this, man? This is crazy. Of course, you got the Dallas Mavericks at 44.5.
Yeah,
That's what he got to set it, but it could be greater.
yeah.
But let's go ahead and read this real quick here, man. It says the bookmakers are already projecting a 6 to 7 win improvement for the Dallas Mavericks. He said, who are coming off a 38-44 campaign, and in the case of most teams, they'd be pretty optimistic. But you have to remember that the Mavericks tanked pretty aggressively down the stretch of the 2022-23 season and were fine for admitting it. Shout out to Jason Kidd. They also did have Kyrie Irving prior to February. Kyrie's lack of availability in recent years aside, him and Luka being together for a full season will give the Mavericks one of the most explosive offenses in basketball. And this offense, they added a number of players who should complement their two-man game well and help cover for them on defense. Seth Curry's shooting will make it difficult to double team either playmaker, and Grant Williams and Dante Exum can take on all kinds of difficult defensive assignments. If Dallas can keep up the 121.7 points per 100 possessions they scored with Luka and Kyrie on the floor last season, while playing even slightly better defense, a 50-win total is in play. And that's it. It's pretty simple.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, sound about right, man.
Shout out to Andy.
Yeah, shout out to Andy. He's the optimistic one. I guess that's like an optimistic look. But look, man, I don't mean you said it. I know we're getting picked on by our fellow, content creators out there, man. He's just messing with, giving us a hard time. I know right now, since the Mavericks that didn't make the playoffs this season, a lot of people are kind of like, dogging them or whatever, which is fine. I told you, man, I think this is gonna happen. I didn't care because I wanted Luka to have a regular offseason. He's never had a regular offseason in his life. Technically, he still ain't had a regular offseason. It's about the closest he's had to a regular offseason. So he still had to go back overseas and play for his country. So he's been playing year round basketball for the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying, since he's been in the league. So um, I was fine with them not making the playoffs. Just go ahead and rest. And we see that he's still lingering on with an injury that he had back in March. So it's no telling what that's going to do to affect him. But I mean, I got them going to the playoffs, man. I'm not sweating it. I feel like, man, they got the better pieces, like this article just said. They got better pieces to complement Kyrie and Luka. You're gonna actually have Kyrie and Luka in a full training camp now, so they can actually kind of work with each other from the get go. You also saw them too with them two together, man. The offense was explosive. We saw that too. We just couldn't make any stops. Of course, center is still a concern. We don't know who's going to start at center. We kind of think we know, but we kind of hope that if it's at all three of those guys, we would like to see Lively start. I think me and King kind of
Preseason, baby.
yeah
Preseason.
we
Oof.
yeah see what preseason talking about. But I think I'm on that train to go ahead and start Lively.
Yep.
Let's just go ahead and throw him out there. Let's see what he can do. Let's get him acclimated with Luka and Kyrie. I want to see him play more with those two guys because I feel like both those guys can definitely make him better quicker, if that makes sense. Um, but yeah, listen, I'm ready. 8 more days to training camp,
Yeah.
and then we get to see him at fan jam and all that good, all those good things. Shout out to Any and TGK, man.
Yeah. I have no doubts in my mind at all. They're gonna make the playoffs. I think they're gonna be a dangerous team in the playoffs either way. So I'm just ready. I just want to see how the defense reacts. I'm not even worried
Yeah,
about
I think that's what I'm on too, bro.
the
Because we
like
got the pieces, folks asking us. It's like I got to see it, man. I want to see what
yeah,
this defense is talking about. But
I
yeah,
just
I'm
want to
with
see
you.
the defense. We're fine.
Yeah. Um, not gonna do none of the predictions with you in this show. We're gonna wait till we get to our round table and start talking about all that stuff. Uh, but you got anything else you want to add to this, man? We can go to the next one.
Just it's straightforward, man. I think that's what everybody kind of knows. The Mavericks are a team where they could be great if things fall right.
Yeah, yeah. And then, like he said, I can listen. Would you be surprised he won 50 games? Not just because you're a Mad fan, but just in general.
And I'm not trying to tell my total, but my total definitely over 50.
I can see it. I can definitely see it, bro. All right, let me see. Let's get to this next one here, man. So these are top 10 dream trades trade targets for the Dallas Mavericks this season.
Aaron
Shout out to
Bosler.
Jaron. Yeah, Jaron Boslow wrote this. This is for the smoking Cuban. So we're just gonna kind of run through these. We can just go through names. I don't have to read the articles. I mean, if you want to read it out, we can
No,
do
I
that.
mean you
But
can go through the names and we can talk about
all right, we can do that. So they got it. I think they got it listed from 10 to 1, of course.
it. Okay.
Oh my God, here we go. Number 10, Clint
Ooh.
Capella.
Is this in order? You know?
They got it in order as far as the number. Like they came down to 1. I
Yeah, I'm
don't
saying.
know.
So the most favorable one they're saying is number one.
Or this is it's a dream. It's like something they wish Dallas could get, or they want
Yes,
Dallas to get.
I'm saying the person that is
Yeah, I
the
guess so. Yeah,
number
like
one is
the
the
number
best
one guy they want them to get.
best
Yeah,
fit. Okay,
yeah.
so 10, Clint Capella being in number 10. I'm fine with this. This looks good so far. If it's in order.
Clint Capella is no stranger to the occasional trade rumors surrounding his name. For the last few seasons in Atlanta, Capella's name has been tossed around in almost every trade that would acquire a legit star to pair next to Trae Young.
You can stop it right there, man. That's it. We know
Yeah,
the story. It is what it is.
yeah. I'm just I don't know, man. I'm
Number 10. I'm fine with that. That sounds
yeah.
good. If he's the
You know my
back end, he's like the. I mean, really, do I have to? Like,
yeah. That's
but
exactly what he is. Like, dang, I really got to get this guy, man.
yeah, but I mean, I know he'll do better than the current guy we have. That's what I'll. So
Oh, Rashawn Holmes.
no community service, but yeah, I mean,
Oh, gotcha.
if we got to get him, they say you have 2 more years left, right? Um,
Yes, this year, next year, yeah.
I
I
mean,
think the Demond said they go down. It's 22 this year. I think 20
yeah,
next year. I think.
which means he could possibly be traded in the offseason. So he's probably really, like we said, a 1 year center or whatever. So, um, number 10, I'm fine with that. That's good.
Which I think that's why Dow's name was attached to him, as far as getting him and stuff, because he does not have a long contract, and it would have gave Lively more time to kind of get acclimated and all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, all right, man. Let's see what we got next, man. Oh, the guy that a certain person in the media said was not better than Dwight Powell. Shout out to the Glow Yard for bringing that to our attention. Daniel Gafford, for the podcast listeners, Daniel Gafford, he says would likely be more challenging to trade for compared to the aforementioned Clint Capella, but it would be a cheaper cost, and Gafford has a lot more upside.
Yeah. I'm liking this list so far. Daniel Gafford at 9. I like that.
You know what's funny, man? I'd rather have Gafford than Capella. Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying if we're going down, Gafford's a higher pick. So, and if we can get a trade going on with DC, we probably can get some of the guys, that Richard Love and all, maybe, include other guys in the trade. So I like it.
Okay, Daniel Gafford it is, man. Even though he's not better than the White Powell, according to somebody. But here we go. This is when it get real. Number 8 is OG Anunoby. And you know me, hey. Anunoby has become one of the most highly sought after players in the NBA. His defensive capabilities make him one of the best defensive products on the court at all times, and he's always a threat to score on offense. We
Yeah.
talked about him before.
It would be an awesome pickup. It's just, is he worth what Toronto wants?
Is he? Yeah. Are you asking? Is he worth 8 first-round picks?
Yeah. So that's always the question. I mean, I'd love to have him on the team, though.
Oh yeah. I'm just not giving up 15 first-round picks for him.
Yeah.
Like nah. Like shout out to Majajuri.
Yeah.
Over thinking that this guy's all NBA 10-time player over here, man. Like he about to get a supermax or something. Like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I mean, I like you said, I like OG. I just don't want to give up the farm for him. Ooh, it's gonna get real, King. Here we go. Karl Anthony Towns at number 7. Since last season, Minnesota Timberwolves decided to make a win now move and trade for former Utah Jazz Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves believe that pairing generational talent together in Karl Anthony Towns and Gobert will create a once-in-a-lifetime front court. This simply has not been true one season in.
All right, That's the first one I'm gonna say I wish wasn't on the list. I don't agree with it. I'd rather have Clint Capella than Carl Anthony Towns.
Mm. Like I think I mentioned this on the crossover. Carl Anthony Towns is now entering. Get this, he is now entering his 5-year deal.
Yeah,
I want y'all to wrap y'all minds around that. He is right now about to enter this season in his 5-year deal. And was he making a year, King? Like 60?
60. We were giving street clothes 30, and people were crying about it.
Jesus, man. That kid's man a 5-year deal, 60 a year, man.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Whew, somebody need to be fired.
Yeah,
That's crazy, bro. Nah, I'm passing on calling the Towns. I think we mentioned that before. All right, let's see what we got, man. Here we go. Number 6, Nick Claxton. Nick Claxton has unquestionably become one of the best young centers in the NBA over the last 2 seasons. In large part, Kyrie vaulted his career to the next level, and this is why the Mavericks should look to add the 24-year-old. Freezy kind of mentioned something during the crossover that Brooklyn hasn't even added another center that can back up Nick Claxton, so it's gonna be interesting. As far as them trading like their only center, you know what I mean? So I
um,
don't know. I would love. You already know how I feel about Nick Claxton. I've been on on that train for about 2 years now.
the list has been amazing so far. Other than Carl Anthony Towns, like
You
hell
said you
yeah,
said you said Cat was your number one, right?
absolutely not. But yeah, Nick Claxton, man, absolutely. Like, and he already has great chemistry with Kyrie. He loves Kyrie. I could see Nick Claxton coming in free agency if it was the team was still together. But as far as like getting him a trade, it'd be very difficult, I think. But it'd be awesome.
Let me see something here. Let's see what his contract look like. Okay, he has 2 years left. Oh, no, he said he signed a 2-year deal, I guess, for 17 a year.
That was last year.
Uh,
Or this
hold
year.
on, let me see. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I'm getting this right here. He had okay. So his contract. He ends this year. He's an unrestricted free agent.
After this year,
Yep,
right?
in the
So
summer of
okay.
2024.
Well, we'll see where Lively is, right?
Yeah, that's when I say it's gonna really depend on Lively, bro. Because I don't know if they'll spend that money on him, kind of around that same age range when they got Lively. So
Nah,
that'd be interesting. That'd be
only thing
interesting.
about Nick Claxton, though, I keep saying is that I don't know if is there a possibility that Lively could be is almost as good as Nick Claxton already next year.
I
I'm
could
saying
see it.
that's not even like a bad thing to Nick Claxton. It's just
Cause they pretty much in the same like
yeah,
mold.
the same kind of mode. So if Kyrie did that with Nick Claxton, and truthfully, uh, Derek Lively is taller and longer, pause than Nick Claxton. So I think we'll see. Like I don't
That's
see
why I
why
was
that's
saying.
not.
That's why I was saying I would like to see Live. If he's not gonna make any moves, I would like to see Lively start. That way he
Yeah.
can play with both Luca and Kyrie, man, so they can kind of bring that game out of him.
And that makes sense because, like you said, Kyrie played with him while he was young. Pause. So
Mm-hmm.
you feel me? Like it doesn't. That's not a big issue. Like when you're out there playing with Kyrie and Luka Doncic, you're going to get easy buckets. You just got to be in position. So put them out there, man. Let's stop playing.
All right, let's see. Uh-oh. A fan familiar here. Dorian Finney-Smith at number 5. If you ask any Mavs fan right now if they would bring Dodo back, almost every single one would say yes without even thinking about it. It's probably the same for Nico Harrison in the Dallas Mavericks front office. Finney Smith became the heart and soul of the Mavericks very quickly during the 2021-22 season.
I'll yeah, I'm not jump. I don't need Dorian back. I guess I'm one of the ones who say almost every single one because I wouldn't have to think about it and I'll say no. I don't really want to trade for him now. If the Nets want to go ahead and cut him at some point, that's what I'm saying. No, Greg Finney Smith. I love to have him back and be a part of the team because I really did want to see Dodo, be one of those Dallas guys. But Yeah, man. From what I saw, the last I saw him on the court, like I think we got better options than Dodo right now. So unless Dodo's just gonna be riding the bench as a backup guy, like heavy, um, what's the need?
Yeah.
Like I really feel like Omax can come in and do it and be better than Dodo pretty soon. And that's no knock to Dodo. It's just Omax is a this guy that got drafted.
Open's got more upside.
Yeah, and he's a first round draft pick. Dodo's undrafted.
Uh, Number 4, Jared Allen, man,
Yeah,
standing at just 6'9", which I still can't believe that. With an insane 7'6" wingspan, Jared Allen has become one of the league's best shot blockers in recent memory. He has become a defensive anchor for the Cleveland Cavaliers since he has arrived in 2020.
yeah. As I told you again, wingspan is what matters now in the NBA. To play defense,
Mm-hmm.
it's not about your height. That's why you guys can play the center. It's going to be times where Omax probably can run the center. He has a 7'2" wingspan. Like they're about the same size actually. Him as Jared Allen, as far as 6'9" and all. So, uh, I think it was some of his contract or something why they went Jared Allen, but he's still in that same mode as well as a Derek Lively. So I don't really need him. He would be more towards the back for me, towards Clint Capella, maybe above Clint Capella, but
Yeah,
probably
but I definitely take him over Clint Capella,
yeah,
bro.
probably right above that though. Like he's still in that Derek Lively ring, and I think he has a longer contract than Clint Capella, maybe.
Let's see. I know this ain't a professional, King. I know. You ain't gotta remind me. Jared Allen contract. Let's see. Do-do-do. Ooh, you're right, bro. Tell me why he got straight 20s,
Straight 20 across the board.
straight 20 across the board, bro.
That's not bad. That's just
So okay, so yeah, he's not a free agent until 2026. He has 3 years left. He got this season, next season, and the season after that.
yeah. That's why I'm saying I don't. That's my issue. He's more towards the end of the list because of that.
Yeah, that might explain why we haven't really been hearing his name kind of attached to Dallas, probably because of that reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
this is a name you like. Number 3 is Alex Caruso.
Yeah.
The Chicago Bulls are currently entering a weird position, which I kind of brought up before. So they need to decide whether to blow up their roster or go all in for a playoff run. If the Bulls decide to move on from the current rendition of their roster, a likely name that would need to be dealt away would be Alex Caruso. Listen. Are you
I mean,
listening?
actually, I already know you listen. I already know what you're about to say.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
don't know why you're gonna do it.
Well, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask you the hard question though about it. Will
You
you
gonna
trade
say
Josh
Josh
Green?
Green? I knew you were
Yep.
gonna. I knew you were gonna ask
Yep.
that.
Yep. That's what I wanted to know from everybody because I wanted
Listen,
to
this is
know
what I
what you
need you to
guys
do.
say.
Stop hanging around Johnny B, bro. Okay,
Oh
you're not hanging
man,
around Johnny B no more. You guys need Johnny B questions over here, bro.
I wanted to know what you was gonna say because I need to know because I want Alex Caruso too. Alex Caruso, he's not dumb old. He's still young in his 20s. He does have a little bit of injury concern, but we know what we get with Alex. Like Alex Caruso
Bro.
gonna lock the guy on the wing up. That's his job. You feel me? Like that's done.
Yeah, matter of fact, I think one him and like Dennis Smith, the two best perimeter defenders
Defensive
according to the
last
numbers and
year.
stuff. Yeah, last year.
Alex Caruso been in the running for like defensive player of the year like the last couple. Like he just gets hurt and all that. Like Alex
He
Caruso is nice.
he 29, bro.
He's a championship level player. So bro, I think.
I thought he was like 20, like 5 or 6 or something.
Would you think? You think Chicago would take the 2 seconds
Yeah,
and Tim Hardaway Jr.?
yeah. I would definitely do that.
Do you think Chicago would do it?
Chicago is it's gonna pick up anybody. It looks like right now, so I do it.
So
He'd be a better fit.
Can we do it with the first? I mean, not a first with 1 second.
I don't know about one. You might want 2.
All right, so both.
Would you do 2? Would you do 2 of them though?
The center got to be done. So we got to either go in it with Lively, like knowing that's what's going to happen, or we use the first for who's going to probably be number 1 on this list. So
Let's see what his contract look like here.
I don't even give it, bro. Oh, you saying to match it up? Who you gonna have to trade up?
Oh. Okay, so he's 9 this year, 9 next year,
Yep,
and it's
so
partially guaranteed.
So he less.
He less.
Tim Hardaway Jr. They had to give us something. Would you take him and Kobe? We don't need guards though. We need a center. Who they got? They don't got no cheap center over
Oh,
there.
they got a Kobe over there.
I was saying Kobe White,
Oh,
but we don't need another guard though.
yeah, we got Derrick Jones Jr.
But
from them.
Kobe White can be a ball handler though. I know that for a
Yeah,
fact.
but we already got enough ball handlers though.
Yeah. Would you trade? Would you trade? Would you do that for Jaden Hardy?
I don't want to do it for Jaden Hardy.
So would you trade one of the guys? Basically, I think that's really the question. Would you trade one of the
No,
rookies, Alex Caruso?
no, I make it 10.
So you try to make it 10, but if it came down to Josh, you're not doing it. Remember,
29.
remember, what's his name? Golly, Jerry West in winning time. Alex,
all that up.
with your boy David Thompson, and they had the chance.
I'm leaning toward yes, bro. Like, cause we seen Alex Caruso's impact on defense,
bro. You know, Alex Caruso a champion, right?
Man, that dude, bro. And a guy like him that'll make Lively's life easier too.
Bro, he plays the way that we need Josh Green to play.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Like he plays the way, like if Josh Green was just playing that way all the time, we'd be like, Josh Green, bro, oh my goodness. You're official. Like that's all I need from him on this team right now. Alex Caruso would play Josh Green's role better than Josh Green. So it's like, would you trade the younger version for the older version? Even though the younger version may have more upside.
Yeah, I can see that, bro.
But he fits though, right? Like, is that
he fits.
Do you need the more upside Josh Green with the team, or do you just need a perfect Josh Green?
That's a great question. Shout out to Nico.
Yep.
All right, let's go to the next one here.
That's a good one though. Caruso's a good one.
That is a good one. Oh man, number 2, PJ Washington.
Yeah.
On August 26th of 2023, PJ Washington signed a well-deserved 3-year, $46.5 million contract. This extension with the Charlotte Hornets will secure him through 25-26 NBA season. However, this doesn't mean he will be a Hornet for the duration.
Yeah, I already know how we feel about PJ Washington on here. Like, wish we could have got him instead. So.
Yeah. No words on that. We already know.
He got his money though. I'm interested to see what he does with his money though.
He's your favorite right here.
You already. I've been. Hey, allegedly, when I said it years ago, that I was crazy. So go ahead.
Number 1, DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton's time in Phoenix could be summed up as a roller coaster ride. His ups and downs have simply been too much for the team trying to stay in title contention. Most recently, the Suns almost pulled the trigger on a potential Ayton deal that would have sent him to Dallas for almost pennies on the dollar. Jesus.
Oh, they got it on the media. Everybody talking about it now. Oh. Shout out to Red Fox. Rest in peace. Oh, goodness.
I'm coming home, Elizabeth.
Yeah, man. Oh, and they say he's number 1.
Shout out
number
to
1 guy. Penny, shout out to Bibbs. Number 1 guy. Pennies on the dollars you could have got him for. JaVale McGee, bro. And then you still ended up waiving JaVale McGee. Bro, that hurts.
We were that close, bro.
That hurts. That's one of the worst what ifs. That hurts. Like, that's a what if you failed on. Like, you completely failed on if it's true and you don't get him. It's like you failed. Like,
that might be up there with that. That might be up there with that. That might be up there with that Paul Pierce.
Yeah, that's like, bro, you had him for nothing. And you said, nah, I'd rather have Tim Hardaway Jr. and Rashawn Holmes because I got to get JaVale McGee, who you still waived. DeAndre Ayton should be a Maverick right now. Like, he should be a Dallas Maverick right now.
There wouldn't even be any question marks with the team if they had him as a center.
Would there be a question who's our third best player?
Nope.
Okay.
But yeah, man. So those are just 10 of the dream scenarios, man. Dream trades that they would like to see. here this upcoming season, man. Because I know a lot of people kind of still feel like Dallas gonna still make a move during the trade deadline or whatever. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Because what Tim has 2 years left, a year. Well, if he by halfway through the season, it'll be a year and a half. So, um, man, that eight one hurts. But yeah, man. Uh, listen, bro. Is there anything else you want to add to this, man? Before we get to the
Man,
peoples?
just drive the knife deeper, man. Like that's ridiculous. That hurts. Like you said, every time this man said pennies pennies on the
And he's
dollar.
on the dollar, man. We already talked about
See,
how his value was probably at his lowest.
you can't
But
let
yeah,
this man
man.
play, man. The Mavericks got to get him before he plays. They got to get him. You think they banking on him still not playing well with the team and they're trying to get him for cheaper?
Nah, I think because they didn't get him, I think they're really putting their stock
Faith
on
on
Lively.
Lively.
That's what I
And that
really
means
think.
that Powell shouldn't be the starter then, right? So if we go into the season with Powell being the starter, that doesn't make sense,
Listen.
right?
Now, what I'm saying, do not get it misconstrued. I'm not saying I think this is what they're doing. It's how I feel that they're thinking, but we know how Dallas operates.
Because I'm
But
like,
I could
if
be
that,
saying all this, and then your boy gonna still be starting or whatever. So
yeah. So if he starts, then that can't make sense, right? That's like, nah.
yeah, that's a double slap in the face.
Yep.
That's a
With the
right in
white
both
glove.
cheeks. Yeah, with the white gloves. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to the peoples, man. Let's get into these questions and these comments, man. Listen, guys. If you are new to the channel, guys, this is how it goes down. We take the questions and the comments with the WTM in front of your question or your comment, so that way we know you're addressing us and not one of your fellow Glow Yard family members. Be respectful in the chat, guys, with your questions or your comments. Also, we take the super chats first. So if any super chats come in, guys, we take those first before the regular chats. And there's none in here, so let's do it, King.
Good. What up, Ashton?
I asked him what up.
He says Luca may be hurt, and do y'all think it can affect the start of the season? Hope.
I hope not. Hopefully he gets as much treatment as he can on it, man, before the season starts. I don't think it's gonna be too big of a problem at the beginning of the season. But if they don't take care of it or whatever throughout the season, it could be a problem like it was this year. Because let's be honest, Luka didn't play the same way he played in the first like 3/4 of the season that he did the last quarter of the season.
Yeah. I think it's probably a bone bruise.
Now don't get it
Bone
twisted
bruise.
either. Luka's not playing the same. It's still like
Yeah.
like like somebody's like best game ever.
Bro. Luca not playing the same, still the third best player in the NBA.
Like him not playing the same is like 37 and 7.
Yeah.
Instead of like 32, 9 and 9 or whatever.
Richard says, what up, Richard? First and foremost, say Blue Yard
What
Gang.
up, man?
He said, what up, everyone? He said, Denny and Jovic is one. Two is Nas and McDaniels and Miller. And he said 3 is 8, and we got Lively. Just think the other trades would be more useful. That's just me, but I'm not Nico. He says, there is more than one way to win and build a team, though. True, Richard. That's 100% correct. Ray says, let's go. Finally, I catch the show fresh again. Appreciate you, Ray.
Appreciate you.
Let's see. No WTNs. Oh, here we go. Richard says, Knicks in Minnesota, only chance to move him. Men can pay that contract. Oh, for the
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Boy, that Minnesota GM might not ever get another job. He get fired. It's crazy.
Base says, what up first and foremost, Base? He says, I've been playing the new NBA 2K, and I saw Dwight Powell set a screen for Maxey, and he finished the play with a reverse layup. I couldn't believe what I witnessed. LOL. Yeah, man, that 2K. Be wild.
Well, 2K must ain't been watching the Mavs.
Let's see. Based also says, I love Dorian, but nah, we need more talented forwards on the team. I wouldn't mind him back on the vet minimum if we don't have Maxey or DP by next offseason. Yeah, that's how I feel, Based. Like,
yeah, that's how we both feel. I know a lot of people. I know we grow attached to certain players and stuff, man. It's like just loving being on a team. After a while, it's like we can't have that mind frame anymore. You got to get the best player that you can get. And like you just said, you already got Maxi and DP on the team already, man. You don't need any more like, oh, he's that great guy we love type thing. It's like, man, look, I want to win, man. I want to
Yeah.
win.
Richard says only way I take Doe back is if it's for Holmes and Dwight. Save Maxi for a different trade. I mean, I might even take Holmes over Dodo right now, but just to see something different.
Yeah, because we got wings now. We need the Holmes at center.
Yeah. Ray
That's
said
the
two.
question mark.
Ray says 2 seconds for Caruso to be safe. Yeah, I might do that, Ray.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning
That
towards
way
that too.
we wouldn't have to give up either of the guys. Richard says Bulls got rookie center from UConn. Say yes to Caruso. Sanogo. Uh-oh.
That's a name probably. That's a name probably need to keep an eye on, man. Is old Caruso.
Frank said, would Chicago want young players or draft capital? Probably both, right? He's a Glow Yard gang member as well. If you're getting draft capital, you probably want young players too to run with the rebuild.
Yes, as if they're rebuilding. If they just kind of tweaking around the edges or whatever, then it would depend. But if they going full rebuild like they should, then yeah.
Ashton says, y'all crazy if you think anybody gonna start over the GOAT pile.
We can pray.
Shout out to Larry for telling us not to say his name anymore. Frank also says, I think Bulls are on the brink of blowing it up. We can either do Green 2 seconds with, Caruso and Drummond, or maybe Holmes and 1 first for Caruso Drummond just to keep more talent over picks. I don't want to give a first for that though.
Yeah, no, I don't want to give a first for that. You can convince me with the 2 seconds, bro. I don't know about the first.
I don't want to do Green in the 2 seconds though. We're gonna give it the draft.
Yeah.
The draft, I don't want to give up. I don't want to give them both, Frank. Like Caruso's not that valuable. That's again like the OG thing and all. Like he's valuable, but let's not put him on a different level. So I'd either give him the 2 first. I mean not 2 first, 2 seconds, or the young guy. I don't want to try to give him both. I just throw in some money. He said $9 million.
Yeah, $9 million this year, $9 million next year, but it's like partially guaranteed.
You said Maxi Kleber?
I give him Maxi Kleber.
Maxi Kleber in 2 seconds.
Listen, you gotta tell me. Bye, Maxi.
See, truthfully, he should have held out. They should have did that with JaVale McGee.
But but somebody's gonna have to want JaVale though.
But I mean, if you're doing the 2 seconds, I'm saying you may be able to throw JaVale McGee in there.
That's what I'm saying. They probably been trying to throw in 2 seconds with JaVale. That's the Mavs' fault for signing him to a 3-year contract, bro. That was dumb, man.
But that's
he was 35. He signed him to a 3-year contract.
Oh, hold on. Got Nancy. I see. She said, "Hey guys, how you doing tonight? What's up, Nancy?
Hey, Nancy.
Said glad to see you tonight. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Frank also says, y'all see that Twitter account leaking moves? There's potentially 3 to 4 team trade. You think Mavs will be involved, or should we hold out? I mean, we should try to get involved in any trade we can.
Yeah. I don't know, because supposedly that trade is saying that there's a rumor. I'm sorry, that trade didn't say this. There's a rumor attached to that trade that the Raptors are the ones trying to get Damian Lillard in that trade. In that 14, was it 3 or 14 trade or whatever. Now, it'd be nice if Dallas was attached to that trade.
Hold up, bro. Hold on. What you think about that move? The Raptors would be a team that would go ahead. They done already did it once.
They did it before, yeah. And when I heard that news, I wouldn't be surprised, but I wonder how Damian Lillard would feel about that.
I think he would give it his all for. Well, the thing is that Dame don't have a 1 year left. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if that was the case, then I feel you. Like, he'll go over there and probably play his butt up, do the same thing as Kawhi, and then choose where he wants to go. Dame has like years. He just signed that contract, so got 2 more years, I think, left on there. So
I tell you.
I think it's the 2. I think it's 2 more. I think.
I can tell you. Give me 1 second. I know this ain't professional. Can you let me know?
All right, let me go to the next one. Then while we doing it.
Okay, so yeah, he got this year at 45, and then player extent. Wait.
So he got 3 years. He got then 2 more 60 million years.
Well, right according to this. Oh, oh wait, hold on. No, no, no. Wait. So okay, so he has this year, next year, and then he has 2 more years after
Damn.
that for 25, 26, 26, 27.
Damn. So the extension was way in the
58 in
future.
25, 26, 60. Yeah.
66.
So pretty much you got it's kind of what Dre was saying on the crossover. He said he had 4 years.
Yeah.
So he has 2 years on it left. He has this year, next year on his original contract. Then his
And
extension
then
kicks in 25, 26 with 58 million, and then 26, 27 with 63. But guess what? 26, 27, you're gonna be 36.
hey, that's I mean,
He gonna be an unrestricted free agent at 37.
ooh, that's ugly.
Yeah, and
You saying that
that's
might be
probably why
the
that's
end of
probably
his
why
career?
yeah, and that's probably why you see like you're hearing those rumors about what Miami's giving up. It don't seem like it's a lot because if you actually factor it in, you factor in the age and you factor in the contract.
It's worth it. It's worth it. I think Dame got at least 3 more years, bro.
No, I'm not saying he don't, but this is like you got to be realistic though. He could fall off at any point because
Yeah,
he
but I
has
feel
been
like
getting hurt the last couple years. So
that was part of the whole Portland thing too. With Portland not being competitive. I think Dame got 3 more years. I think if you get a superstar player, like you got to win. 3 more years of getting a superstar, like in that KP deal, if we'd have got 3 years out of him being KP, we'd have been happy. So I think he's fine. I think this might be the last one though. I think after that extension, like oof, undersized dude and all that, you going ridiculous. So that was good. He got his money. Yeah. They said, hold on, would you take Dame? We don't need Dame though, so I only got
yeah,
you.
we don't need that.
They said, thinking about it now, I think in Mavs training camp, Lively, Holmes, and Powell are probably going to compete for the starting center spot, hoping Lively dominates the paint for us. Yeah. He looked good at the scrimmages. But that
Yeah, they're
scrimmage
gonna compete.
stop, man. Uh,
I know it's a new year. I'll give it a chance.
Frank says that account said that Aiton is the piece to cause a domino effect. So who knows what else would happen if it's a 4 or 3 team trade, which sounds a lot. Yeah.
Supposedly, I saw. I don't know if it's part of that deal. I think I heard something about Aiden for Nurkic in that 14 trade. Like they will go to the Blazers.
And Melissa says, "May I pay for the jerseys via this chat?" No, we can't because we have different ways that we do
Yeah,
this
this is
stuff
through
right now.
this is through YouTube, Melissa. So it don't.
Right now, we only have that. We're hoping that we can have different ways in the future, but that's just for right now. I'm sorry, Melissa. I'm
Oh, she
Damien.
having issues. She having issues with
With her Venmo,
Venmo.
yeah, with her getting her account right.
Man.
He says, "What up, boys? Love from Oak Cliff. Best Mavs channel. No lie. Appreciate you, Beanie.
Appreciate it, Beanie. Appreciate it. I'll probably be in Oak Cliff this weekend, man. I'll check on my pops.
I have no clue what that is, but I do now. I'm guessing it's in Texas. So much love. Is it actually in Dallas or outside? It's like
it's an area of Dallas.
That's an area of Dallas. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool.
But yeah, man, I guess that's it. Anybody else got anything else? Ain't a lot going on.
Do you see a special news for me or something, or is that for later?
No, it's off air.
Oh, I got you. That's all.
Cause you were trying to tell me about people we can look at or whatever. I think we might finally have a person we've been wanting to get on.
I got you.
Have a chance to get it.
Frank says, "I like Portland. Ain't giving Dame to Miami for scraps." Yeah. Portland funny.
Yeah,
Portland,
and that's what like I said, that's the hold up because
this
they're
whole
balancing this contract with his age, man. And Portland is like, nah, like King just said, he a superstar. Give me my superstar, package or whatever. So
this whole
I don't.
Dame thing is funny though, bro. Like, remember just last year, the year before, and all that Dame, I'm so loyal.
Yeah.
Oh man, to Portland. And as soon as you want to go somewhere, Portland, like, nah, bro. We'll just send you where you want to go. Jeez.
Who in the right here?
So it depends on what you consider.
Or should I say who? I mean, who's in the wrong? I'm sorry. Who's in the wrong?
Neither. It depends on what you consider right. So Portland's doing what's best for business, right? But really, the fool is Dame. That's why you don't. That's why dudes like LeBron and them don't trust these organizations and all. Like you got to go in it for yourself and not
Bro,
the organization. Because at the end of
this
the
the
day, you be
part.
loyal.
This the
You do
part I
what
don't
you.
understand. It's two things. To me, it sounds like there was. I mean, maybe they did communicate this, but if they communicated, it sounded like there was some lies going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is supposed to be a guy you respect. It's supposed to be a franchise player. You're
Yep.
supposed to communicate these things with this guy.
Yep.
And he's asking you, hey, these moves that you've made the last couple of years aren't moves that's showing that we're trying to win right now. I'm not getting any younger. Like, what are we doing, right?
You can see it. They didn't make the playoffs. They keep
Yeah,
going.
exactly. Like the last 2 years or whatever, right? So, like, it's just kind of like you just said, the same thing like a Kawhi would go through, a LeBron would go through. Like these guys want you to make these certain moves to help this guy win a championship. So, like, it sounded to me like Dame is saying, okay, I'm hoping y'all make a move. Y'all should be able to make a move to help me. Like you
Yep.
got the pieces, you had a top 3 pick. You
Yep.
saw what we did with a top 10 pick.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could have been able to flip some things, man, and got this guy some help or whatever, right? And so it just sounds like there's a miscommunication or lack of communication or whatever between Dame Lillard, the franchise player, and the franchise. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Bro,
know, man.
they've been playing them. Like,
Yeah.
so think about it. If you think about it from the long run or whatever, like even the coach, he wanted Jason Kidd. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't want Chauncey Billups, and they went ahead and hired Chauncey Billups right under his nose and all that. So, like, that's why I'm like, dang, bro, you gotta go in it for yourself. I know that whole loyal ish and all that. It'd be different if everybody considered it the same, but like when you got billionaires that consider it a business, you gotta look out for yourself as well. Like, look out for the fans and all. Yeah, you want to be loyal to them. You want to win a championship. I understand all that. You do want to play for that. Like, always honor your contract, but never set yourself up on something where you trying to, you feel me, ask for help from the organization. They're not going to do that. That like
Nope.
he thought it was going to be like anybody else. You feel me? Like when you're there for a long time and you like, all right, send me somewhere here. I got you. We're gonna send you somewhere. We got you. You've been here long enough. You're like, nah,
Bro, you
bro.
remember they had that meeting with him?
Yeah.
Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, like we remember he came out of there like, oh yeah, we talked, we had an understanding, blah, blah, blah. And it's like they did that, but then yet they still didn't go through what they
They,
promised the guy. Support from what we heard. You know what I'm saying?
they might ship this man to Toronto. You know how disrespectful that is. No disrespect to Toronto. I'm just saying, as a U.S. citizen being shipped to Toronto, family having to go there, like that's a process. They might do that to Damian Lillard, who is possibly, I don't think he's the greatest Blazer of all time, but he's up there. He's one of the top 3 Blazers of all time.
Hold on, who's a better Blazer?
I think Clyde Drexler. Clyde Drexler went to 2 finals, didn't he?
One.
You sure? I thought he went
Yeah.
against
He went one with in 91. What was it? 91, and then he went one, and then he went to 2 of them with
yeah, I know he went with Houston. He didn't go. He only
yeah.
went one time. He didn't play against. Why am I tripping? Somebody. I feel like somebody. I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I can look it up while you talking.
I thought he went to 2, but either way, Dame ain't make it to 1, has he?
Yeah, Dame went to 1.
Dame, not a finals. Not a finals.
Oh no, not finals. Sorry, I
no, that's what I'm saying. Drexler went to the final. They're gonna say, then people are gonna say Bill Walton and all. Like, I guess if Kawhi the greatest Raptor of all time, Bill Walton the greatest Trailblazer. But nah, because Drexler got to the finals.
Because he won the ring?
Yeah, because he won the ring. He won the MVP. Ain't he the only Portland MVP as well?
But his career though.
I know that's, but aren't we going for Portland? That one year
shout out to Shaq who been killing him for that.
Yeah, but isn't that one year incredible though? You got the MVP and the championship. That's all I'm saying. Like, if Kawhi is possibly considered the greatest Raptor of all time, then you got to consider Bill Walton possibly. But I that's why I say Dame is 3, because I think between Bill Walton and Clyde Drexler, they're the 2 greatest Trailblazers of all time, and then Dame will be after that.
Yeah, so he only made it one time.
One time, so that the 91 or whatever.
In 89, 90 season, Clyde Drexler led the Portland Trailblazers to the 90 finals.
Yeah, 90.
Yeah.
No, it couldn't have been 90. Hold on,
Yeah.
what is going on? How it was in 90? That's the year I thought it was Magic.
No, imagine it was a 91.
Magic won the first year?
Nah, it was Clyde Drexler and Jordan.
Magic was the second year?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
tripping, man. I
Yeah,
thought the
Magic was
first year Jordan 1 was against Magic. That was the only year he went 5. And then
nah,
after
that was
that, he went
yeah,
Portland second.
that was in 91 because he had them Jordan 8. He had them Jordan 8s on.
I'm tripping over here. Nancy says Dame said this year when he was out like the last 3 weeks he was healthy. I could believe it. Frank says y'all think Giannis moves this year or next year. Woj said that massive talent is looking to move next year. Next year, if it happens,
Yeah, I
it's
see
gonna
it.
be next year.
Yeah, it'd be next year. Yeah.
He gonna play this year out. What up, Al?
What up, L?
She says, "Do you guys have the We Talk Mavs jersey up already? I may have to get more trash can juice merch too. We'll probably show you some details about that at the end of the show, Al." Nancy says Portland is looking for a hole like the Phoenix Suns. I got you. A hole like the Phoenix Suns gave up for KD. Did you see the rumor that the Clippers don't want Harden anymore? Nah, I didn't see that.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Clippers, Steve. How you feel about Steve Bowman?
Like I like Steve Ballmer because he get out the way.
Who's in charge of it right now? It's your boy, the old coach for the Nets, right?
Lawrence Frank.
Lawrence Frank, right? How you feel about Lawrence
Mm.
Frank then?
I mean, he cool.
You don't think at some point it's not a failure? This Clippers like they when they got Russ now included, which wasn't for the high. I got that, but then if they go get like what do we just say, Harden, like that's going to be, you think that's going to put them over the top to win a championship? It's a lot of money between them dudes. Like, you feel me? Like stuff starting to add up. Like, what comes out of the situation?
Yeah.
Frank says, I don't know about Portland situation, but all I care about is Miami not winning. Even though I like Butler, I don't like Heat winning. Yeah. I like Jimmy Butler, though, Frank. But I feel the same about Miami, though. I know what it is. Richard says, Frank, let's send them Maxey and Dwight. Hey, I'm down. I don't know if they take that, but I'm down. Frank says, if Dame goes to Toronto, who will Portland get in return? OG or Scotty?
Oh, I don't know.
I think if I'm Portland, I'm going for Scotty. I might go for both of them. Tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, I would. If that's what if Portland really want to push the ball and go all in, I would hold them up for both of them. Is OG and Scotty not worth the Dame right now?
Probably so.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that might actually be. There you go, bro. He did make it twice.
Okay, he made it twice. Okay, I'm looking at
that one year. That's what I thought. I thought.
Okay.
Clyde made it twice. Thank you, Dominique, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, because I saw that and I just pulled it up right here on Stat Muse.
Hold up, and it was 92. It was the second year. It was after that.
So yeah, he played. It said he got the finals in '89. So what's the name? This right here told me. This is what it said right here.
Because Drexler was the second year. Jordan beat Magic.
Oh no! I'm sorry. It just says in '89-90 season, Drexler led the Portland Trailblazers to the '90 finals. He averaged 23, 6, and 5.
That's what I'm saying. I thought Clyde been in the
during
finals
the season
3 times now, bro. Like, he won 1 and lost 2 on his own. He like Jason Kidd. That's why I'm like, people will be sleeping on Clyde Drexler. Stop playing, man. He took Portland to the finals twice.
And okay, yeah, so he went to with Houston one time.
He went there with Houston once and won it.
Yeah, I had to click on Stat Muse. I'm like, yeah, I ain't see Stat Muse right here. Yeah.
Shout out to Clyde, man. Clyde the Glide. Just don't compare him to Michael Jordan. G2 said a new video of Mavs playing pickup. Oh boy, we are going to be scary. I don't know if that's sarcastic or not, GT.
I feel sarcasm in there.
Yeah, I hope so. L says, can we just come to the conclusion that the front office screwed up not taking Larry Marketing when we had interest in coming to the team, man?
Yeah, we already talked about that before.
Bro, we can have Larry Marketing on this team instead of Maxi Kleber right now.
Who? Why would you want Laurie, man, when you have the best lockdown big of all time in Mansa Cleveland?
Is Laurie Marketing a top 50 player?
No, no, it's not top 50. You talking about all time? We talking about in
No,
the
no, no,
league?
no, 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 no. I mean, right now.
Oh, I'm about to say like
No,
no.
hell no, all time. I'm talking about right now in the league.
But you, y'all ask me a question, bro. I don't know about these
He
lists. I
is.
don't
He a
know.
top 50 player. He was almost all NBA type dude. He top 50. He all star and all that. He a top 50 player. Is Maxi Kleber anywhere near 100?
Yes, bro.
He is.
Did you ask the Did you ask the Mad fans? Did you ask Skin?
I know. I need to ask Skin, right?
Okay, then. I'm trying
Close.
to tell you.
Maxi probably closer to 200 than he is 100. We would
No,
have
he's
had a
you
top
talking about
50.
two. Oh, you talking about 200 in his weight? Okay, yeah, yeah. He's close to 200 pounds. You're right.
We would have a top 50 player on this team as well for Maxi Kleber, bro. And they got Skin on TV doing. I know Skin probably ashamed himself for doing that on TV that day, man. Sorry, Mark had you do that, Skin. That's what I'm just saying, man. That's horrible, man. I'm sorry, Mark had you do that, bro. Like, that's wild, man.
Oh man,
That's ridiculous that he went out like that, man. That's just,
I can't touch that one, bro.
man. You know it's true.
Shout out to
Frank
Pips.
said, Frank said this is Clippers' last chance to win with Kawhi and Paul. Paul George, they don't want to admit it, but it's already a failed experiment to not even make it into the finals one year. Told you that year the year Giannis won it. I think that was really Kawhi and Paul George's year. Truthfully, they got some circumstances. That's crazy. They probably could have won it in the bubble.
I was just about to say, you talking about that year? I'm
Yeah,
talking about the
yeah,
bubble was
like
the
they
year,
probably could have won it in the bubble because they had the Lakers number. And that year, I swear, the year that the Greek Freak won it. That's why I don't see nobody being the dynasty yet. Like nobody has proven they like you feel me. Nobody has ran the gauntlet yet. Nobody has been like, all right, y'all, this is they ran through them teams and got the number one seed and all that stuff. And they that squad now and all. I don't feel that from no one yet. So I'm like, we still got a chance. We just gotta get it done.
facts.
We got one more. G2 said I like Skin, but the irony of after his proclamation on Kleber and then just dipped on his play afterwards. Oof. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. They was man. I remember after that, man, folks was killing him. Like, yeah, where you at now, man? What happened to Maxie now? And blah blah blah. I'm just like,
And you can tell he waited for it too. Like he waited for Maxie to have a game. So
bro.
I told you guys.
When you said that the first time, I said, so you telling me you waited until like game like 70 of the season to finally say, see, I told you.
These
You went to
guys gotta
game
do
70 of the
things.
season or whatever it was to say, I told you
These
so.
guys gotta do things. And if you know basketball, you know guys make hard plays and all that. That's what you know, bro. So you know guys are gonna come through for you and all on one shot. And that's what we needed them for the whole season. Shout out to Maxie, man. Shout out to Maxie. That might be it, man. Much don't got nothing. Oh, every time I think it's over. Every time
Pull
I
you
try
back
to
in.
leave, something keeps pulling me back. Frank says, ask a Suns fan. They're a dynasty, but with the Thanos gauntlet from Toys.
I
Shout
wouldn't
out to
touch
the
that
Suns, man. Suns and foe.
because I don't want to get killed in the comment section.
Nah, man. I didn't say we didn't say it, Trey. That was not us. I'm saying names. Al says I want to see Luca versus Terrence Mann showdown again, as well as Luca versus Mo Wagner. Yeah, just isn't Mo and Franz both on Orlando still? Franz ain't
I
going
think
away,
so.
right? Yeah, they're just the Orlando games, just robbery. Luca got robbery games against like teams at the bottom. That's funny.
They get up to play against him, man. That's their finals right there, playing against Luca.
That's the games Luca and them lose though.
Yeah, man. I was watching something. I was watching or reading something, and this guy was talking about that. He was like, man, Luca and them got to start taking care of those lesser teams. Like, stop acting like, yeah, we'll beat them. Like, take those teams serious. Like you said before, like LeBron to go in there and drop 63. Like Jordan go in there and kill, Washington Bullets when they were bad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go in
Man,
there and take those. Those are free bingo spaces right there, bro. You got to take care of those teams. You know
Was
what I'm
that
saying?
Washington shade towards me?
No,
I'm
I
not.
just remember that one game.
Okay. Just making sure.
I
I'm not.
remember that one game. What was the dude that had that good game against Jordan? They played him again like a week later, and Jordan demolished him.
That
What was
wasn't
that?
Rex Chapman.
No, not Rick Chapman. It was a dude. I
Rex
can't think of that guy's name, man.
Chapman gave Jordan the blues that
And
game.
Jordan hung on to that man until they played again, bro. And he was like, and they said Jordan killed that dude.
That wasn't Reggie Theus, was it?
No, I know Richard Diaz. It wasn't Richard Diaz. Now, Red, he played for the Bulls. He didn't play for
Yeah, I know,
Washington.
but didn't he left? Remember who he played for after the Bulls? Remember that's why Jordan, he said he didn't want to play. Reggie said he didn't want to play with Jordan. He didn't want to go through the rebuild, and he bounced. Who did he go play for? Sacramento after that?
Was it 76ers?
It might have been Sacramento after he left Chicago. But I know that whatever Jordan was held that personal was like, oh, he didn't want to stay here because Reggie would have played with Jordan. Another one of those what ifs where you be like,
This was like a no name guy.
okay, I got you.
Matter of fact, your boy talked about it on hot tub time. Not hot tub time machine. Basketball time machine.
Basketball time machine, yeah. But,
Yeah, he talked about it. I think Wilson talked about it before too. I cannot think of the
yeah,
guy's name.
I probably
man.
know what you're talking about. Them being like, yeah, I've seen that story. I've
Yeah,
seen
he came in there. I
it.
think he scored like 23 points or whatever.
Yeah.
And Jordan like hung on to that, man. So they
Like,
played the
next time
Washington
I
Wizards
got you.
again.
Yeah.
I think he almost dropped like 50 on him.
Mm.
So,
But yes, back to before I even said that, back to what you're saying about the Luka thing. I feel like if Luka would have took these bad teams seriously, he would have had an MVP by now.
yeah.
Being serious, like bro,
Like
you know
I
how
said
many
before,
games
those are the teams that you have to beat to position yourself in the standings.
Look at his
So that
average
way it
last
don't
year.
that way it don't come down to you like, oh, I have to beat Denver 3 out of 4 times or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That way you lose a couple of them to Denver, it's not gonna hurt you because you didn't beat you swept the Charlotte Hornets. You swept the San Antonio Spurs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think Dirk and them was winning like 50 games every year.
Dirk and them used to always beat them bad teams. The Eastern Conference had no chance.
Eastern Conference,
bro. Anybody in the East, bro, was like done.
Dirk would dominate the East back in the day, bro.
GT says no sarcasm. The video of Omax D Live, Timmy and Grant and Jaden. Yeah, I saw it as well. But it's just they're gonna only show the highlights. They don't show missed shots. You feel me? Like, so I try not to get excited about those clips because they just highlights. So you can put a highlight together of any of Tim Hardaway's games. You got to make some shots, right? Nancy says, "Yep, the White Power too." Nancy says, "Has anybody heard anything about Jason Kidd being on the hot seat at all this year? If we don't come out of the gate any better than last year, I feel like y'all ask this every pod now. Nope, I do not think Jason Kidd is on the hot seat. From everything we've learned, and everyone we talked to, they do not believe Jason Kidd is on the hot seat either. He's part of the committee."
Like I said, in a selfish way, I'm kind of don't want him to get fired because of the whole Giannis thing. But then it's like I'm torn. It's like if he messes up, I want him gone. But it's like, but at the same time, it's like, yo, I really feel like Kidd can be that guy that can get us Giannis.
Yeah, he could. If we get Giannis, though, I need Kyrie to not have that great of a year, so that the Bucks don't want him. so we can just have all three of them.
Have all three of them, yeah.
Yeah. If it's gonna work like that, we work in those terms. I need Kyrie not to have a great year. What up, David? He says, "Thanks for all the streams, guys. I'm always looking forward to them and all those emojis. Thank you, David. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it."
Al also says Luka has beef with Mo Wagner, even though his brother may be the better player. Yeah, that's right. Franz is the better one.
Franz. Yeah,
is the dude that's always talking the trash. Who are you?
That's the one that went to Michigan.
Yeah, and one.
Oh yeah.
That's your boy.
Your little brother better than you. You heard talking to us. But yeah, man, I guess that's gonna probably do it tonight, guys. We definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us for a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs. Should I go ahead and show them now, King?
Go ahead, man. Let's do it.
So I know some of y'all are asking about the jerseys. Here we go. I might be glitching a little bit because it's raining over here. So here are the jerseys right here. Hold on, let me just leave that thing. There we go. All right, so these are the jerseys y'all see hanging in our background. I got both mines up in the background. We got the Glow Yard home jerseys. We got the We Talk Mavs away jerseys, guys. Right now they're going for about $65 dollars each. The way that you guys can get those from us is not through the same company that we have our merchandise from, so it's something separate. So you have to message us on glowsunproduction.1014 at gmail.com, our email, if you want one of the jerseys or both. Um, the way the jerseys work, the white ones have our We Talk Mavs patch on it. The blue ones have our Glow Yard patch on them. We got We Talk Mavs on the blue, Glow Yard on the white. You guys can pick your name on the back, and you also can pick your jersey numbers. So you guys can email us, like I said, at glowsunproductions at 10.1014 at gmail.com. Email us there, and King will talk to you and let you know what else you need to do to get the jersey. So also too, when you order these jerseys, guys, they're gonna take about 25 days to get them because
Just a
they're
month.
fully. Yeah,
Just tell them a
about a
month.
month. Yeah, they're just about a month. So they're fully stitched. So they're pretty much like the authentic like Michelin Ness jerseys and stuff. They're fully stitched. So it takes them a time to kind of get these jerseys made. So if you order them, don't expect them to be like at your doorstep, a week later or whatever. It's gonna take a little time. So just a heads up. But that's the information for the jersey. I know people been asking us, so we finally kind of got that together so we can get folks jerseys. I know people are ready to get their jerseys, so there you go. Also, King, can we tell them who we got coming? Is it confirmed?
I believe so. So I mean, he said it
Okay,
was good.
okay. So Saturday, guys, we got Wilson Side hopping on with us, man. He's returning. We had him on the members only show, and now he's gonna be on the show with us for everybody else. So we definitely appreciate him, man. Great follow, guys. If you're into Dallas Maverick, he's like a basketball historian, guys. You guys got to check
Right.
his channel out.
Very smart dude, man.
Very, very smart guy, man.
Very
I love
smart.
watching
Very
his
knowledgeable.
content. Yeah, very knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
So follow him. I got his information right here. Wilson Side on YouTube. You can follow him at Wilson Side 93 on Twitter. Like I said, guys, great follow. Please follow his channel. One of the biggest NBA YouTubers on the planet. It's definitely a privilege to have him on with us, man. He should be on with us on Saturday, guys. So look forward to that. And yeah, I guess that's it, man.
They can join the channel, guys. Yeah, push the join button when we go to the run. I can do your run for you, bro. You can click the join button, guys, if you want to join the channel. If you're on an Android, you can do it straight through the app. If not, and you're on an iPhone, you have to go to your Safari and make it I think mobile. No, I'm sorry, desktop version. And I click the join button, or you can do something else. I feel like, bro, what am I missing?
Go to go. You got to go through. If you're on an iPhone, you got to go through
Safari, right?
Safari. Yeah, you got to go through Safari to the YouTube desktop. You got to
Yeah,
go through
YouTube
YouTube
desktop.
desktop. Yeah, and then
Android
click on
different
join
app.
that way. Yeah, but if you're on a computer or you're on an Android, you can just click join right next to the subscribe button. We have shows every Friday mornings. Definitely be lit. They get longer and longer. It seems like, man, because it went from like what an hour and a half, and now it's like like 3.5, almost 4 hours, man.
Yeah. Hold on real quick, bro. I see sell next day. Sell. WTM in the future, bro, so I can see it. But he said y'all need to sell some socks. I like that idea. I love socks. Uh,
Huh?
he said we talk Mavs, yeah.
Can
And
we
he
sell
said
socks?
we can't. You saying on is it
Yeah.
an option for the? It might be. I don't know.
Huh. That's a good idea, Sil. I didn't think about that. That might be a good idea. I might check that out.
And he said, let me ask y'all, why won't the Mavs go get a center? I don't know, man. You got to ask Tyson Chandler. He knows.
Nah, you need to ask the front office. That's Chandler's one of the ones who was saying it too. We
Yeah,
need a center. So.
that's what I'm saying. He's saying, I don't know why. The Mavs been looking for that forever. So,
Oh, and Queen said this right here.
you're right. We're going to have it for the next season, yeah. Just
Yeah, I
like
need to get that to her so she can get that thing going.
I got it. I got it already when
Oh
I sent it
yeah,
to you. Yeah, I got it. We got it. We just got to give it to you once it's
duh.
done.
Yeah. Once it's done, yeah. I'm
But
tripping.
yeah, she should have it hopefully soon. We're gonna try to have it by. I separated the shows, so this season
Well,
two.
no. I was gonna snip how much we want it to
Okay,
be.
I got you. I got you. They just have it
Yeah,
that. All right, I got you.
that'll
All
work.
right, but yeah, either
Uh,
way, we're gonna try to start it by the next season. So by the preseason game where we can have.
yeah. Hopefully by preseason we'll have it.
Yeah,
So we still got what 3 weeks.
yeah.
But yeah, man. It's gonna probably do it, guys. With all that being said, man, listen. Oh, we're gonna have this in podcast form for the people who listen to us on podcast. We definitely appreciate you. Hit that like button, guys. Join the channel if you're not a member yet, man. We definitely talk more Mavs. We like King said, we're gonna be starting the season here pretty soon. We do post game shows. That's coming up. We're gonna do the first post game show of the season on October 5th, the first preseason game. So look forward to that. Follow us on all our socials. We got all the links down below in the comment section. For our merch that me and King got on right now, this is the regular merch. Go to our page here on YouTube. Go to the About tab. Scroll down. Click on Glow Merch. You can get some of our merch there, or you can just click on the. We have a link in our on our Twitter bio, so if you guys want to do that way. I think that's about it. So with all that being said, guys,
Oh,
listen,
share,
man.
share, more share, guys. Don't
Oh yeah,
forget
there
about
you
that
go.
part.
Yeah.
Sorry. Share, more share. Get all that stuff out of there, please, so we can get guys like Wilson and all that stuff out there. Appreciate y'all. And that's about it.
Yes, sir. So with all that being said, guys, it is your boy Rail. I got my boy King. This is We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective. Look like I'm glitching, man, because it's about to rain out here. King, put that down. You scaring the people. But so we'll be back here, guys. Members will be back on Friday. Everybody else will be back here on Saturday with Wilson Sai. Same map time, same map channel. Go Mavs, and we out.
Peace.